bunch of great dudes pulling together, and they have a belief system.
Give the Brewers an inch, and they will take a mile. Joey Ortiz, legend of Andrew Vaughn. Great play by Sal Frelick. Bryce Turang. Isaac Collins. Jackson Churiel. What a ride the Brew Crew is on right now.
DJ Strofe.
Monday, Kyle Bruston Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. That gave me goosebumps. Phenomenal job by Alex Strofe running the show. I think I could do 3 hours of just listening to that.
Yeah, it was well put together with the music underneath it.
But that was what? A weekend's worth of content?
That's correct, yes.
This is so fun, and not like the Mark Antanasio Summer of Fun. This is real. This is your Milwaukee Brewers. Your Milwaukee Brewers that are the best team in baseball. Separating themselves in the NL Central, winning in every way imaginable with heroes who are unpredictable. You don't know who it's going to be. And it makes every single game a joy to watch. I am Ben Brust. Alongside me is Kyle Wallace. No Brad Nortman. Strofe running the show. KBN Nation at 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And stream, download, listen back on the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Yeah, it's just amazing to be a Brewers fan right now. Just incredible. The team is playing amazing. And just watching the game, especially Friday night, the thing for me on Friday night was the fact that most of the times, a guy singles like that, second base, Sterling Marte, he's going to come in, he's going to score. Like, you just think that's going to happen. But there's so much magic around this team that every single big moment they have capitalized on it and has been in a good place for the Brewers to win. It has just been an incredible run, and the fact that we still have so much more season left makes me feel even more better about the fact that it's going to be even more fun ahead. So, yes, this is a fun summer, but beyond that, this feels like something special is brewing.
Every imaginable way has happened.
Have you found yourself, it's August, right? In July as well. And with Brewers baseball, the intensity as the season goes on, the intensity of cheering always goes up. But every single time the Brewers get a big out, Miz strikes somebody out, Trevor McGill ends the game. We see Isaac Collins. Do you find yourself
Blake Perkins throwing somebody out, Sterling Marte to end the game?
Do you find yourself going, yes, yeah? It's just I'm on cloud a million right now with this Milwaukee Brewers team.
I tweeted at Ben Brust on Twitter X, this is not a dream, because I have to remind myself to embrace every moment, not because I think it's going to come to an end, because even Jeff Levering, who joined Wilde and Tausch earlier this morning across these stations, says, it's hard to put into words. It's a storybook. It's magical. This is something where you should appreciate every game that you watch, because the team is all bought in for the team. And I can think of countless reasons to say why it's amazing. Quinn Priester, his start wasn't great. But guess what? He still hasn't lost a freaking start in the last 13 games, because he said, I didn't have my stuff, but the team picked me up. The team picked me up. He's carried the team carries him. They play the most complimentary baseball that I've seen in such a long time. Right? When the pitching's there, it needs to be a defensive game. The defense doesn't give any reason of any doubt that they're not going to have the pitchers back. The bullpen in a tight game has been delivering on the back end. You need bats. You go down yesterday to the Mets,
and somehow they find William Contreras.
It's not even somehow. It's what they do. Joey Ortiz talked about how he did not have any doubts when the Mets went up big that this team wasn't going to find a way to scratch and claw their way back in. And if you give this team an ounce of hope, I think the other teams are starting to feel the environment in AmFam Field, the aura of the roster and everyone who's out on the field, that it's not going to be fun. The Milwaukee Brewers right now currently are spitting on the faces of every MLB franchise.
Oh, wow.
They are.
How so?
$110 million payroll. And they show up, and they're the big dogs on campus. It's not about what they're getting paid or what their payroll is. It is the vibe. It is the expectation. It is the execution. It is the manager. It is the organization being in lockstep. I'll even say it to the promo department. Everyone in the organization is in lockstep together, and it is a fun ride to be a part of. Enjoy every second. This doesn't mean we're not looking to October. This doesn't mean we're not looking to what the future has. It means currently sitting where we are right now, enjoy every moment, because what Alex Stroh played at the start of the show gave me absolute goosebumps because it encapsulates the feeling that everyone feels watching this team play baseball.
Yeah, it was an incredible weekend. And what I love about it, and you talked about it, Ben, it's not always the size of the fight of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And the Milwaukee Brewers, with that payroll, they definitely have fight inside of them. But for me, what's been so impressive this entire season, especially during the winning ways the Milwaukee Brewers have basically had since July, is when they get down early. They are never out of it. Friday night, the Milwaukee Brewers coming off, winning, 6 straight games. The Milwaukee Brewers welcoming the New York Mets, and guess what? By the time you get to the end of the second inning, you're already down a couple runs, but you find a way to fight back, claw, and win a close game 3-2. Again, yesterday, you find yourself down 5 runs, and all of a sudden, you find your way back to win that baseball game. For me, this the fight that the Milwaukee Brewers have inside of them to never feel like they are out of it. Caleb Durbin talked about it a while ago. It's one thing to talk the talk. It's another thing to walk the walk. In playing sports, as you know, Ben, and many people listening understand, playing sports is not easy. You can't always determine the outcome. But the fact that the Milwaukee Brewers have the mental capacity and the ability to stay locked in and really feel like they are never out of a game is incredible. That's what makes it more magical. It's when you look at a team and they're down early, a lot of times we get down 5-0, the game is over, right? It's not the Milwaukee Brewers.
Not this squad.
They find a way to fight, scratch, and claw their ways back into it and win in miraculous fashion. So this is just extremely something special that is happening here in Milwaukee, and I'm glad that I'm a Brewers fan and I get to witness and be a part of this.
I hate that I'm going to do this, but this is where my mind goes.
Where's your mind
There
going,
was a
Danny
quote
Ross?
that Robert Saleh, when he was the head coach of the New York Jets, when they came into Lambeau Field and they stomped on the 2022 Green Bay Packers, he said, we were going to drag them into the deep end and see if they could even hang with us, right? That's what the Brewers do. The Brewers, every baseball game, there's 162 of these things, and every single game is relentless. The team is relentless. The pitchers have to be so mad when they and I'm serious. Probable starter blank against the Milwaukee Brewers. But oh damn, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be mentally draining. And then for the next person who comes in to face the Brewers, doesn't matter who it is, coming off the bench or simply the guys that they have in the lineup, they're like, oh, we started Andrew Monasterio and Danny Jansen.
It doesn't matter.
It don't give a damn who it is. You say a name, and you're like, this person's provided X. This person's provided Y. And that's the best part about this team. It doesn't matter who. It just matters when they get called.
I think it's clear-cut that this is the best team in baseball. That's the most important thing. I mean, this team is complete. When you look at how good this team is defensively, you look at how good the bullpen is, you look how good the starting staff is, you look how good the team is coming back when down, you see how many runs and steals this team has. This is the best complete baseball team right now. It took a little bit for them to get going, but once they got going, they have not stopped. We talked about that long winning streak that they had of 11 games and what could happen after that. All the Brewers did is basically lose a couple in there to the Marlins and then get hot again and found themselves on this incredible run.
It's funny you say that, right? Because I know naturally people point to, and I find myself doing this like 1 out of 10 Brewers thoughts is like, all right, this is amazing, but what if, this happens? We've seen it. Like, they played the Marlins, who were a hot team at the time. I think they lost 2 of 3.
They lost
and then
2
bam,
of 3 against the Marlins.
just like that.
Going into the Cubs series, I believe. Leading into the Cubs series. Big-time series. Talking about who's going to come away in first place in the NL Central. And what the Brewers do?
They just kept on swimming, and the Cubs keep on drowning. They're drowning themselves right now. Craig Counsell is getting destroyed by the Chicago media, and I'm not going to lie. I'd take a little bit of laughter, a lot of it of laughter. And that Alex Strofe, you look like you had something to say. Brewers! I am so proud to see the YouTube chat, the Carbless Talk and text line before the show even starts. Just get Brewers.
I'm gonna let y'all have it today. I'm gonna let y'all have it. The Brewers are running through the NL East.
Brewers
are running through the NL East right now. Again, this is all, as a lifelong Brewers fan, this is all incredible to me. It feels unreal, man.
But why it's important is because, again, as we talk about enjoying the moment, what we're enjoying can also build the fruits of, like, your labor later. Not having to go to a wild card game. Being the best team in baseball means you get a home series in the divisional round. Skip the wild card. That means you have divisional, NLCS, and then potentially going somewhere we haven't been since 1982. And I'm not scared to talk about it.
No, I mean,
you shouldn't be scared to talk about it.
Listen, I'm not scared to talk about it, but my expectations for this season have completely changed. Just like anybody who was a Brewers fan, the expectations to change. It went from having a fun summer to, wow, this is a cool story. Man, this team is hot. Man, this team is maybe good, to damn, this is the best team in baseball for real, for real. Like, becoming a believer. All in the span of 40 days, you went from hopefully we make the playoffs to being we're about to win the NL Central. It is crazy, and if you are a Brewers fan, you should be thinking big. You shouldn't be thinking going to the NLDS. You shouldn't be thinking going to the NLCS. You shouldn't be thinking about just going to the World Series. You should be thinking about your team potentially doing what the Kansas City Royals did, doing what the Texas Rangers did, finally winning a championship and having a magical run.
They have some pieces to do so. We know that. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Less is more. We'll continue to get your reaction to what was an unbelievable weekend from the Milwaukee Brewers. Strofe, you have to come into the next segment with that montage, and I'm not joking.
It was good stuff, man.
I mean, I had so much goosebumps listening to that if somebody's just joining us, they deserve to hear what you put together. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Is one of the things that your girlfriend gets upset with is you interrupting her like this?
Probably.
I just complimented you. What the hell?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. If you didn't know already,
his upside is the best pitcher you've ever seen.
It's not just the confidence, it's the command.
A 97-mile-an-hour slider doesn't make sense. What world are we living in where that's a pitch?
now you do.
And he got him looking with a slider. Jacob Mizorowski, his 8th strikeout of this game.
The Miz is taking over Milwaukee. Stay up to date on all your Brewers talk right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, or ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Walls. Right now, buy 2 windows and get 2 free. No interest for 5 whole years. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Seems like back to school happens earlier each year.
First day of school coming in hot.
And this year my kids had massive supply lists.
Folders, notebooks, and pens. Oh, the humanity.
But Staples had everything I needed, with some items just 25 cents.
Watch the small print.
No. My back to school budget was saved by Staples Easy Button.
Everything for school, in stock and as low as 25 cents. Staples.
That was easy.
In store, online, and on the app. In 823 while supplies last.
If you have back-to-school shopping to do, then you should make Macy's your first stop, because Macy's has back-to-school styles from brands like Nike and Jordan, must-have denim from Levi's and Good American, and now Macy's has Abercrombie Kids too. It's all in one place, all at great prices. And here's another reason to come in. If you're already at Macy's and you saved so much, you could stop by the fragrance counter and pick up something for yourself too. The best back-to-school styles are here now at Macy's.
At Tony Wendorf and Associates First Weber Group, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. I'm Tony Wendorf. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Contact us today to get started. Tony Wendorf and Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Summertime is the time for all the big events. Weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an east side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
This is Mike from Professional Construction, Inc. It's been an exciting year. From celebrating 20 years in business to our son graduating his construction apprenticeship and becoming a full-time carpenter.
Yeah, Dad, I won't be needing my toy hammer anymore. Why don't you hold that and the flashlight so I can help our amazing customers?
That's what a family business is all about, pursuing dreams and helping others.
And that's exactly what we do here at PCI.
Visit ProfessionalConstructionInc.com for all your construction needs.
Hey, golf enthusiasts! Discover a hidden lakeside course in beautiful Delavan, Wisconsin at Majestic Oaks. Tee off on a course with over 2 miles of lakefront where wide fairways and challenging greens await. It's an 18-hole golfing experience like no other. Join them for the best family golf nights in the state where everyone can enjoy the game together. Golf, cart, drinks, and snacks for under $15 a person, and several membership options for you to find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Ready to play? Book your tee time today at lakelawnresort.com. Majestic Oaks Golf Course, where your best game awaits.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Actually, I got a little pocket pancake right here that I munch on. They're wonderful. You want some?
Oh, those are delicious.
Shallow center, base hit. Marte's being set. Here's the throw from Perkins. It is going to be in time! Game over! Pitch. Check swing. Yes, he did. Ball game over. Trevor McGill seals win number 8 in a row for the Brewers. Fly ball to deep right. It is back. Soto back. Out of here. Isaac Collins walks it off against the Mets. You can't make
A bunch of great dudes pulling together, and they have a belief system.
Give the Brewers an inch, and they will take a mile. Joey Ortiz, legend of Andrew Vaughn. Great play by Sal Frelick. Bryce Turang. Isaac Collins. Jackson Churiel. What a ride the Brew Crew is on right now.
Enjoy every second, folks, but there's still a lot of ball game left, and I mean that in a good way. We get to see what this team can do throughout the rest of the regular season and heading into the playoffs. What I do want to know is where credit goes. To this point, I mean, we all could sit here and lie and said we saw this coming, but no one's going to sit here and do that.
I mean, I did bet the Brewers to win the division before the season started, you know.
Cool, you had them to win the NL Central. Do you have them in the best record in baseball, up this many games on the Cubs on August 11th?
I mean, I did give you 10
All right.
No, hell no.
I put this on Twitter for everyone to get involved with. Who deserves the most credit for where we are, for what we are, I can't even read my own tweet, for what we are witnessing the Brewers do this season. This is fascinating. Matt Arnold, 13% of the vote. The mastermind, the general manager, 13% of the vote. Mr. Pat Murphy himself, the NL manager of the year last year, I will riot if he does not win it again this year.
Yeah, he had that one locked up almost.
35% of the vote.
Mm-hmm.
The players, 33% of the vote. Uke, 19% of the vote. Uke's got more percent of the vote than Matt Arnold himself.
So we listen. I love some Bob Uecker, but I don't know if this is Uke quite yet. We got to get to the World Series for me to think that Uke is up there pulling the strings.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm Team Kyle here. I think Uke's witnessed a bunch of fun summers.
Oh, yeah,
but
has.
Uke ain't up there flying high, pulling strings, unless in a World Series. Uke gets 100% of the vote.
If we win the World Series, listen, if we win the World Series, we all need to put flowers on his grave and tell thank you. Thank you, Uke. Listen, you sacrificed the ultimate sacrifice for us to win, and I appreciate that. What a legacy that he left. But for me, Ben, when I look at this question, I think it's obvious. It's Pat Murphy. The Milwaukee Brewers are the fighting Pat Murphys, and the mentality that he has brought to this baseball team has led to their success. He took a bunch of ragtag guys, right? A lot of names that nobody has heard of.
Isaac Collins.
Hell, a castaway and King Vaughn away from the White Sox. They literally celebrated him leaving, saying he was a bust. He was a bum.
A lot of White Sox fans around these offices that were laughing at the Milwaukee Brewers
the day
for
of the
that.
trade, we asked some folks about the report. They said, well, he won the Golden Spikes Award in college for being the best baseball player, but he really hasn't been anything but a bust in the majors, and they're excited to move on for him. Don't expect much from him, and look at him.
Boo-boo organization.
He a terrible organization. He has become one of the best players in baseball over the last month. So when I look at this team, yes, the players play a significant role because they're the ones doing it, but it's the guy that is holding them accountable, whether or not they're high or they're low. He's making sure that they're playing disciplined baseball. He's making sure that they're going to be an elite team because, like he said before, listen, if we want to be great, we got to be a little uncommon. We got to be a little bit different. Him holding them accountable when they're not playing well. Overall, it comes down to Pat Murphy. Managers matter, man. They really do. And Pat Murphy's personality has changed this organization. We thought when we lost Craig Counsell that we were losing somebody that helped uplift this organization. We did. But we didn't realize it was addition by subtraction. By him leaving, this organization would get better. The mentality that he has set up, we can see it played out every single day. So it is Pat Murphy who has put his print on this baseball team, and he is the one that deserves the most credit of getting the most out of these guys every single game. You don't go on, like you said, Ben, what's the stat? How many winning streaks of 8?
3 times.
How many other teams have done that at least twice?
Nobody.
Oh, wow. So you mean to tell me the Brewers are the only team in baseball to have a winning streak of 8 games or more, not just, 2 times, but 3 times?
Who's done it twice this year, Strofe?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's happened, though. Am I wrong on that?
You might want to fact check that one. I went deep into baseball analytics, so if I was wrong, I just would like to know.
But regardless of the fact that this is
what I do know
stuff.
is they've won 8 straight games 3 times this season.
Unreal.
First time in franchise history winning 8 games in a row. And it just speaks to I know I'm right, Strofe. Yeah. Big J journalist trying to get me.
No, he a Big J now. You the Big J. That's the little
cow,
J.
I'm a tool. All right.
Holy cow, I'm a tool.
It didn't get schooled by the producer today. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. You got Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace. Brad Nortman is recovering from vocal cord surgery, still not able to say or speak yet.
No, he can now, right?
I think he's 5 days is what I heard.
Isn't today day 6? Day 5?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today is day 5.
I think tomorrow he might be able to try a word, like "Go Brewers." Like he's like a baby. We're trying to teach him his first words.
I'm so fascinated by this. Do you think he's like coughed or anything?
Why don't you text him? No Brad Nortman, Strofe's running the show, Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. Who do you think deserves the most credit for what we're witnessing the Brewers do this year? Matt Arnold, Murph, the players, Uke. Dare I say Mark Antanasio, the owner? Dare I say?
I mean, Mark is the one that hired everybody who's put in place. So he has overseen this baseball organization being one of the worst teams in baseball throughout the 90s and early 2000s to now all of a sudden being one of the best teams in baseball. His ownership of the Milwaukee Brewers, which I think begun in like 2005, I believe, he's been in charge for about 20 years, and this team has made the playoffs about half of the seasons that he's been in charge. That is completely impressive, going from never making the playoffs for 18 years.
You can't get mad about the payroll and the reaching into the pocket, but you can't get mad at results. And results is something that this organization is seeing over the last, obviously, 7 years, 6 of the last 7 years, about to make it 7 of the last 8 years making the playoffs. Look, I put this question together, but part of me hates it because, like, I want to pick everybody because it's how I feel about the team right now in terms of how they're clicking. I want to say Matt Arnold because, you know, he did bring Andrew Vaughn in. He brought Quinn Priester in at a time when they were desperate for starters, when they went down early with a ton of injuries. I want to say the players because they're the guys out in the field making the plays. But I'm team you, and he's not running away with the poll. He's up 1% with 500 votes. It's Murph. It's Murph Dog. It's the way that he's able to. It's funny. We had a conversation as a group here at Kyle Bruss and Nortman how we as millennials were having trouble trying to connect with Gen Zers. Think about how old Pat Murphy is and how he's able to get the most out of these young players.
Yeah, because he never wavers. He never wavers. What I love about him is the fact that he gives you that old grandpa vibes, but the fact he never wavers. He says, "Listen,
old grandpa's a little far."
No,
you could have said like
old militant grandfather. That's what he reminds me of, and he never wavers. He didn't come in here and say, "Listen, I'm gonna coddle these guys." When we compare Matt LaFleur into Pat Murphy, what you see is a guy in Matt LaFleur who tries to, appease his players, whereas with Pat Murphy says, "Listen, I am the number one guy. I'm the head guy in charge. Ain't nobody else in charge around here. If you want to play winning baseball, if you want to get on the field, if you want to pitch, you have to follow where I lead you." That is his mentality. There is no other alpha male in that locker room other than Pat Murphy, and everybody in that locker room follows him. And then when you have success like that, they have no reason not to follow him. So, yes, Pat Murphy, for me, alpha male in the room, taking charge. That mentality is why he got them young Gen Zers and some millennials on his side.
Chef Ed chimes in the Carlos Talking text line. Murphy's Magical Misfits. I know Jen, Gabe, and Chewy were looking for some names.
Can I say, is that an early, that's early lead for worst poll of the week? The options were awful. The options were bad.
Well, if you're going to come at a poll, you better come up with some suggestions. No one likes the naysayer.
Pat Murphy. John Anderson came on before Pat Murphy even managed a game for the Brewers and told us how great Pat Murphy's going to be. He said the fighting Pat Murphy. He said that almost 2 years ago. It's the fighting Pat Murphys. That's it.
When you said that earlier in this segment, I was like, yeah, it's simple and it's good and it's true. It's the fighting Pat Murphys.
That's what it has been. The mythical misfits. Hell, garbage. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy are better than that. Josh, you're better than that.
Diana McGuanago, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line on Kyle Bruss and Nortman. No Nortman.
Go Brewers! What happened to the Packers?
Yeah. The Pack.
Brewers!
Why
That's what happened, Diana. Nothing good. Yeah. Like literally. Nothing good. Maybe a couple players.
99 will shine.
Yeah, Darren Sorrell is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, he did shine.
Chris in Rome, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line.
Oh, my mom's very first Brewer game was yesterday. What a game to go to. If you see the footage of Collins' walk-off, you see me hug her 2 times and then tackle the other 2 guys to my right just for fun. You could have not asked for a better experience for my mom for her birthday on her first ever game.
Wow. Happy birthday, Chris in Rome's mom, for her birthday at an absolute banger of a game for the Milwaukee Brewers. Who deserves the most credit? Dave, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line.
I got one thing to say.
Oh, yeah? I love it. It's going to take off because it's so simple, so catchy.
I got a text
so
yesterday.
Good.
I got a text yesterday.
Somebody said, Strofe, were you at the Brewers game? So I'm not at the Brewers game. Why? They said, I can hear some dude on the television yelling, Brewers!
I got a text from somebody, too, and I was like, I couldn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it either. But we got a text already from somebody else saying that they heard it yesterday.
I know. I saw that as well in the Carbless Talking
Man, our
text
thing
line.
is taking off.
Our thing.
Our thing?
It is our thing. I'm just not, Brad's not here.
It's Strofe and Ben.
No, with Brad not being here, I can't do it. It's more fun when Brad and I do it together.
No, you
I
ruin
look at
everything.
him and I smile. And I start laughing.
Yeah, because you're mocking something great.
It's not mocking. It's just I'm joining something great, as in the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, very good. Know your place, little boy.
All right, now, y'all.
All right, now.
Don't get over. Maybe I'm the problem. Don't push me, because I can yell too.
I know what we're going to do before the Wheel of Strofe starts. We're going to do it again, Strofe. Brewers.
Come on. Do it like a man.
Brewers. Enjoy it, folks. More next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman
I'm sorry that I don't want to touch Ben's Peter.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle Brust-Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Summer is here, and your taste buds deserve the best. Carbless is perfect for the pool, the lake, or hanging out by the fire. Full of flavor with zero sugars, only 100 calories, and made with premium spirits. Don't just settle for something overly carbonated and those flavorless seltzers. Carbless has full flavor with every sip, not just a hint. So when you're ready to take a drink and ready to chill, Carbless is clean, crisp, and won't leave you feeling bloated. Find your bliss today at drinkcarbless.com.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Fisco is always there for your auto body care. When accidents happen, Fisco Auto Body on Forest Home in Franklin is there when you need them. Got a broken mirror? They'll take care of it. Dented bumper? Scratch paint? Fisco Auto Body will take care of it. If there's any damage you need fixed, Fisco has you covered. Their expert workmanship is guaranteed for the life of your vehicle. So stop in for all of your auto bumps and dings. Once again, you know the line. That's Fisco.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They treated me like family. They're actually people that you can depend on.
They made me feel seen. They really treated me like I was a part of their family, a part of their team.
They ask how you're doing, how you're feeling.
They're just so welcoming and so sweet and kind.
It's like family, caring about another member of the family.
If you've been injured, it costs you nothing to see if Gruber Law Offices can help.
With a dedicated Milwaukee team, Fifth Third Bank knows what success looks like. For 15 years, we've been serving businesses, organizations, and individuals in the area with a long-standing commitment to the healthcare and not-for-profit sectors. Whether it's expansion to commercial payments, Fifth Third offers a full suite of financial services and solutions to navigate your organization's complex needs. Experience the difference with Fifth Third Bank. National Association. Custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC.
Hey, Jen Latta here, and as a client of the We Sell Group, I can tell you firsthand, Rob and Nick make the home buying and selling process easier. Right now, school's out, and that means it's the perfect time to list your home. The market is challenging and inventory is tight, but you don't have to face it alone. Rob and Nick are pros. They take the stress off your plate so you can focus on your family, your summer, and just breathe. Contact Rob and Nick to see what your home might be worth in this market. Connect today at wesell.kw.com. That's wesell.kw.com.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You know what's amazing?
What's amazing?
The Brewers play again tonight. And, who knew that a baseball game on August 11th could make somebody feel the way that this team makes you feel?
You know, when I went to the grocery store and I got my little turkey meat today, the guy behind said he has on a Brewer shirt. Give him whatever he wants. Extra meat. They charge me for it, though. But I got extra meat. Got more than a pound. A little over a pound.
Thanks for that dynamite story that you wearing Brewers gear didn't get you anything.
It got me extra love.
That's the thing.
That I had to pay.
If you see a fellow Wisconsinite in Brewers gear walking around, maybe at work, just let him know. Hey, I love it. Just like Kyle was showing the love.
We had Brewers fever here in Milwaukee. Really across the state of Wisconsin.
As everyone should.
The place was sold out yesterday despite
the flooding.
Despite Noah's Ark floating down the damn AmFam Drive.
And if you were affected, obviously, wish you the best and everything, because it obviously was you have definitely, I heard, some flooding.
How's that going?
Good. Actually, I woke up this morning and went downstairs and said, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. No water. I'm traumatized.
Yeah, you had an issue before this, which I'm not going to lie. I was thinking of you because I was like, if I have to hear about you and baby girl
concrete
sucking up all the water again.
PSA, get your concrete done. That's the PSA. If your concrete's cracked, get your concrete done. Just don't wait.
Where? What concrete where? In the basement or the walls?
Your
front driveway?
Yeah. Yeah, get your concrete done. Yeah. That's the PSA.
Thanks, Kyle. Wheel of Strofe with Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, and no Brad Nortman.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Is it the Brewers game yet?
No, but we're going to play a Brewers edition of Wheel of Strofe.
Ooh, I like it.
I would expect nothing more, and I'm proud that you read my mind. I was going to be disappointed if this was not a Brewers Wheel of Strofe.
All right. I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
I did not create Brewers. You didn't create Brewers. This was last October at AmFam Field when I was speaking to a young man about Jackson Chourio, and I think he was rather intoxicated when he said this. I think I stole it from this poor guy.
Wow.
I started this between us.
Well, no, we played this last October. And then
you think it just subconsciously stayed in our head?
Wow, look at you guys.
We stole it from this guy, and I don't know who he is.
But I think this guy would appreciate that we're taking, and I'm willing to give him credit.
Yeah, you better credit this intoxicated young
man.
What
I'm wondering is, courtesy of FanDuel Sports Network, was this him?
Anthony Siegler with 2 on against Edwin Diaz.
I hear it now.
Anthony Siegler with 2 on against Edwin Diaz, and he throws.
How did you find this?
Six-pack abs
Siegler
on YouTube.
With 2 on against Edwin Diaz, and he throws.
That's hilarious. That probably is him.
Yeah, it's probably the same guy.
That probably is him.
I need that guy. I need the originator to do it with us.
I need to find this dude. I have a picture of him. I think I just need to tweet out, can we find him?
Yeah, you can do that. That's easy.
That's easy. You could even just send me the picture, or
I'll
you
tweet it from the KBN account.
ChatGPT.
Wait. What do you mean chat? You can wait a minute. You can put pictures of people in ChatGPT and they
Who
can
is
find
this?
And say, identify this
Stop.
person?
Are you kidding me?
Is that real?
Yes.
No,
What?
it's not.
Want to bet?
Oh, this is stalker.
That's not okay.
All right.
This is not
I actually don't know, but now I'm gonna. Kyle.
Hey, don't put me in AI.
Kyle.
No. Screenshot that kid and send it to him. Don't put my face on there.
Madison Hayes, 24. Will you come here and let me utilize you? Like, since Kyle's being really weird about.
She left the room. I don't know where she's going.
You just asked to put.
Bam! Got him.
Oh, come on now. He probably put my face in AI. Now I'm gonna be all out.
I love how you act like I can't screenshot a photo from you of anywhere that I have.
The government gonna have me. The gov gonna have me. Dang.
Need that guy. Wheel of Stro.
So y'all stole it.
Oh, borrowed. Elevated.
Elevated was I like better.
Purple. Can we talk about the home run?
Of course we can. Do you want to make a confession?
About what?
Didn't you think that the three people coming up?
So I did text you when we were going to the bottom.
What was the bottom of the ninth projected batting order?
I believe it was Collins, Contreras, Vaughn.
Yep.
And I texted you, Collins, Contreras, Vaughn sounds like a walk-off. But Contreras and Vaughn weren't necessary.
You didn't believe in Isaac Collins.
That's not true. Because yesterday on Sunday Karma, Kyle backed me up. I said, dare I say, Isaac Collins, the most clutch player on this team.
You did say that.
And then he went on to hit the walk-off home run. By the way, his first home run at American Family Field.
Interesting.
That's what I heard.
Isn't that odd?
That is odd.
He's only hit home runs on the road.
Can I ask another question?
I hate when he does. Can I say something? Can I ask a question?
It's a radio show with your name on it. You can do whatever you want.
Now he's the leader. Did he look like a brother to me?
I told you.
He looked like a light-skinned brother.
I texted you that.
Yes, and I said that because when he took his helmet off during the interview,
the hair.
I said, is this another Tobias Myers? I couldn't. So I'm sitting there. There's not enough information.
Grant
out
Anderson's
there.
got the do-rag.
Yeah. There's not enough information out there for me to be able to find who his mama and daddy is.
Did you look? Because I tried looking.
I tried to look, and he's not. Isaac hasn't made it enough. He's made it in our hearts, but not enough for us to figure out what his parents is. But,
Kyle, what about this from Teddy from Watertown on the Carbless Talking text line? Pat Murphy's Law. Anything that can go right will go right.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
That one's creative.
I like that. That's very, very creative.
The Fighting Pat Murphys, though, it's just like, such an easy, simple way to describe what this baseball team is.
It has to be, yeah. And like Harvey's wall bangers, right? Like the Fighting Pat Murphys. You know exactly what it is. Those guys are fighting until the end. Always fighting until the end.
Yes, Dwayne and Sheboygan, I imagine fans have been yelling Brewers for many years. just let us have our simple minds in Ben Brust and Alex Strofe that believe we created something so simple and so great.
So,
I think we get credit with yesterday.
So what, Kyle?
So if you guys didn't create it, you can't tell Brad now we can't do it.
Yeah, but we make it sound better than you and Brad. Brad's tone deaf. I don't think he should be coming out of vocal cord surgery yelling anything.
I'll do it for the both of us when he comes back. I for sure got
We'll
that.
continue to cue your mic down. Rob and Madison, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line. You want to continue with a nickname for this squad?
Yeah, man. They are the Maulers. They are Murphy's Maulers. You got to get that alliteration in there.
Murphy's Maulers. I like it.
We'll take any suggestions. The Fighting Pat Murphys is what we're going with right now until we hear something that just sweeps us off our feet like the Milwaukee Brewers continue to do. You know what sweeps me off my feet? Frozen Pizza Friday, every single Friday. And through August 12th, which is tomorrow, stock up on some of your favorites like Palermo's Rising Crust and Ragu frozen pizzas. 2 for $9. Head on over to Piggly Wiggly. I had a Boss Hog a thin and tavern style Screaming Sicilian. Sometimes I have the thin and crispy. Always have a Cheez-It in stock. The Cheez-It pizza. Stranger Things pizza is out with holographic stickers that you can find in your local grocers. They literally have everything because it's a brand right down the road from American Family Field that is innovating pizza all across the country. But you in Wisconsin have the best opportunity to go to your local grocer and experience what all that screaming is about. I'm on cloud 9. This is so fun. I hope you're having fun. This is so fun. Isaac Collins? Yes.
Well,
you got anything to share with the audience?
We're going to do some research.
All right.
Y'all little brothers.
I mean, it would make the team even more fun, you know?
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
And that Alex Strofe, you look like you had something to say. Brewers!
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Please don't misunderstand me. They played like garbage. They deserve to be criticized. The coach has every right to be pissed.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
It just felt like it was a little lack of perspective-y. Matt LaFleur challenged him to be a better leader, and sometimes that's maybe going against your coach a little bit publicly and having your guys back.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh, and we've all been feeling the heat, and if your home isn't staying cool, your windows might be the reason why. That's why now is the perfect time to call Universal Windows Direct. And Universal Windows Direct has an incredible offer to help you. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there is no limit. And here's the part I really love. You'll get no interest for 5 whole years. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com, and trust me, once you feel the difference, you'll be saying what I say. I love my windows.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments, Behind the Bucks is Bucks history like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, your siding, your windows, or your bath project during the fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
It doesn't get any headlines just to be silently good. Big Fish Contracting, we say renovating homes, redeeming an industry.
It's so much more than just, okay, we're replacing your roof.
We're not only educating homeowners, but we're getting to know them and allowing them an opportunity to get to know us. I mean, there's just such beauty in it, you know? If anyone is considering reaching out to us,
or you can check us out on our website, bigfishcontracting.com.
This summer, make 3rd Street Market Hall your one-stop, must-stop destination to eat, drink, and play. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 15 locally owned food vendors, a self-serve beer wall featuring 30 Wisconsin breweries, over 50 HD TVs, and happy hour specials all week. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch, 3rd Street Market Hall is your home away from home or office. Visit 3rdstreetmarkethall.com for menus, events, and more information.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Faith and Bigora, lads and lassies. Irish Fest is almost here. One of the great Milwaukee summer festivals. And we'd like to send you there. Compliments of Discount Liquor. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. Purchase any one 18-pack bottle of Coors Light or Coors Banquet and receive 1 free ticket to Irish Fest. But don't delay. Tickets go quickly, and I know you don't want to miss all the great Irish food and beverages. Visit us today at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and on Barstow and Main in downtown Waukesha. Discount Liquor, voted best liquor store in Milwaukee again. See us this week for your free Irish Fest ticket.
The only thing that tops on selection is your savings discount liquor.
Check out all of our weekly specials at discountliquorinc.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Fighting Pat Murphys have won 9 in a row. Looking to keep it going tonight against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Skeens tomorrow. Don't care. Literally don't. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I mean,
It could be, I would say, like an old, but I don't believe that, like an old Cy Young winner. It could be Cy Young himself.
Well, we'll destroy Cy Young.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Randy Johnson in the prime.
Smoltz. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Roger.
Mariano Rivera.
Yeah. Pedro Martinez.
Coming in at the end.
Yeah.
Blown save.
Yep. Trevor.
I've seen a lot of those in New York right now from old Devin Williams.
Poor Devin.
He's getting absolutely destroyed on social media.
I mean, poor guy.
And all we got was Nestor Cortez
and Caleb Durbin.
I know. Who, by the way, which is like he had an unbelievable 2-week stretch. That's the best part about this team. You can bring up a name. He hasn't got it as much tick. He obviously was in the top of the lineup leading off. Pinch hit for it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They just win games.
Rotate them.
I do have a bone to pick with you two specifically because Brad Nortman, who is out, did subscribe to FanDuel to watch every Brewers game. Y'all wedding boys, y'all had weddings on Saturday.
I did.
And while I'm watching Brewers, I'm seeing you two guys streaming the Packers preseason game. You can watch the Packers preseason game back. You can't live in the joy of a Brewers baseball game watching it back.
Whoa. Time out. I have access to everything. Now, I will admit I was watching mostly Packers. I did dabble in the Brewers, and then once the Packers made me extremely mad, I started watching the Brewers, and I was able to watch the 9th inning as well and see Trevor McGill close out that game. So I went back and forth, but I mean...
There's no back and forth.
It's
Brewers.
I mean, no, it's Brewers right now for sure, but I mean, I just...
What?
I mean, the Packers, you got to see Jordan Love, right? You got to see how this
Got to see Jordan Love.
Yeah, but you can watch one or two series back.
No, baseball, you have a lot of innings. So dabbling and seeing the first team play, I mean, I want to see what the hype was about.
I will admit, I made a mistake.
That's all I'm looking for. Strofe, you know.
I did not realize that on Sunday Karma yesterday we would be doing the Brewers appreciation parade for the entire 2 hours. Had I known that,
that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
that's not helping your case.
He's talking about for work reasons. I'm talking about for passion.
Reasons.
I'm being honest.
I'm talking about passion here.
You're
my Brewers guy.
Okay, I did watch one game. That's on me. My bad.
No, but you watched some of it, didn't you?
No,
he did. And then the open bar took advantage of him.
Well, the dance floor specifically. I'm still sore, man. I danced my booty off.
Well, you don't have muscles.
You don't have a booty, so I don't know how you dance that. You danced your back off. Your back. That's what you got to say. You got to be accurate.
From back to heel, he's flat.
He is very flat.
I am flat Stanley, yes.
No, I watch both because, I have the ability to watch both, but I will say I lean more towards the Packers. I was very excited about the Green Bay Packers going out there, and they
didn't give you anything to be excited about.
They just disappointed the heck out of me.
But that's my point is when you have a known like the Milwaukee Brewers, why are you putting yourself through the unknown in a live portion? Like both were live. You had an opportunity to watch the Brewers continue their hot streak or watch a preseason game. I'm most disappointed in Strofe. That's what it's really coming down to. I know that Kyle Wallace gets all, in his feels for the Green Bay Packers, and even a preseason game probably had him in a bad mood for a good 30 minutes before his baby girl said, "Hey, get over it."
I was at this wedding quite upset with the Green Bay Packers. I said, these guys suck.
I just say this. I do share a FanDuel account. I do not have a login on my phone.
What do you mean you don't have it? Well, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, now you're just...
I have it wired on one TV, and that's it.
What, huh? What? Why don't you just spend the money?
Because
he doesn't have any.
I spend it on other things.
No, exactly.
No, but he doesn't have fiscal responsibility or or fiscal awareness.
I do lack both of those things, yes.
Well, I watched a little bit of the Brewers. I'm not taking it back because the Packers, I had to see it, and what I saw wasn't great.
You didn't have to see it. You chose to see it.
Come on now. We may not see Jordan Love play the whole the rest of the preseason.
And who gives a damn? We watched them play 3 snaps last year, and what did that matter? Exactly.
They played more than that this year. And I would have probably preferred to see a repeat of last season and preseason than what I saw,
or nothing at all. To be completely honest,
when we get into that, it's just bad. It was a waste of my time. It really was. I could have been watching.
Did it actually put you in a bad mood?
Temporarily, yes.
Did your baby girl, fiance, have to talk you out of your mood and say, enjoy the moment you're at a wedding?
She knew not to talk to me like that. She knew just to let me have my moment. She understood the Green Bay Packers are bad. I'm giving updates to the people at the table. What's happening? I said, he done dropped the pass. So I'm sitting here just giving an update.
You didn't have a pen to throw, though, so what did you throw? Hit the silverware on the plate?
I was upset. I was reaching over the past apps. Not past apps. What are they called? Family style.
Shared plates, yeah.
Shared plate, family style food is where passing stuff around. I was very
take the potatoes.
Yeah. How did you know? I did. Go hell.
Take these greens.
Yeah. Carrots. I was very upset. Packers disappointed.
Carrots.
It's true. The Packers were disappointing on Saturday.
Oh, man.
I'm sure we'll get into that at some point.
I will want a full Kyle Wallace preseason takeaways because I know you probably have 15 million of them, and they're going to be very entertaining.
Who doesn't? Thank goodness for the Milwaukee Brewers because the Milwaukee Brewers did save today. They saved today for those. You had the rain. Yeah, you had the Packers killing you as well. But at least you had the Milwaukee Brewers to celebrate. And even the way that game finished with Trevor McGill being able to get out, that was still exhilarating and fun as well.
Well, we also have a team that's won a championship most recent, and that is the Bucks. And you can get a weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend Marcus Johnson. A Bucks Plus audio production. Marcus and his son Chris have all the biggest names in basketball, and they answer your questions too. So stay on the beat of the Bucks at Here District, now at bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcasts. In 2 short minutes, this is why I'm very excited. I'm excited for a lot of reasons. He is the mayor. He is the man. His name is Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis joining us in studio. But that is the guy who's a mayor. He knows what it's like to have the city behind him. I need Bobby Milwaukee right now.
It's going to be so good. I mean, Brewers hype. The entire city's behind them. He is the mayor of the city, unofficial mayor. He's not.
I'm going to make sure he's getting to a game.
Oh, yeah.
If he hasn't been to a game, we need him in a game.
Let's get him to throw out the first pitch tonight.
Okay, maybe.
You slow down and produce.
You don't have that type of pool.
Bobby Portis in 2 minutes.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our friends at Road America, America's National Park of Speed, located conveniently between Green Bay and Milwaukee in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Come see a race at the legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road circuit that has hosted some of the best racers since 1955. Camp on site all weekend, free admission for kids 16 and under with a paying adult at the gate. GT World Challenge America is up next August 15th through the 17th. Get your tickets today at roadamerica.com.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Milwaukee baseball was born in the Emerald City, but any ties to the Pacific Northwest were cut loose decades ago. Pella has an interesting history as well. Born in Pella, Iowa, but their century-long history of crafting quality windows and doors there continues to this day. Designed with innovation and rigorously tested for quality and performance, get long-term energy savings and durability that lasts for years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Order by August 31st and get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Summertime is the time for all the big events. Weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an East Side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
Hey, this is Jen Latta. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Hit it, Strofe!
Actually, I got a little pocket pancake right here that I munch on. They're wonderful. You want some?
Oh, those are delicious.
Shallow center, base hit. Marte's being set. Here's the throw from Perkins. It is going to be in time! Game over! Pitch. Check swing. Yes, he did. Ball game over. Trevor McGill seals win number 8 in a row for the Brewers. Fly ball to deep right. It is back. Soto back. Out of here! Isaac Collins walks it off against the Mets. You can't make it up.
Bunch of great dudes pulling together, and they have a belief system.
Give the Brewers an inch, and they will take a mile. Joey Ortiz, legend of Andrew Vaughn. Great play by Sal Frelick. Bryce Turang. Isaac Collins. Jackson Churiel. What a ride the Brew Crew is on right now.
It has been quite the ride, and it will look to continue tonight for the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust, alongside Kyle Wallace with Strofe running the show. No Brad Nortman, but somebody with a championship to his name is in his seat, as Brad is a Super Bowl 50 runner-up, and a runner-up in everything he's done. The champion is Bobby Portis. Bobby, welcome into Kyle Brust and Nortman. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
Of course, of course. You know, right now the city of Milwaukee is very much rallied behind the Milwaukee Brewers.
Same here, man. I'm here too, man.
I know you are.
I'm right there behind you.
Oh, I love that.
And when you think about the run that you guys had winning the championship, and even beyond that, what does this city just mean when you see not only them supporting what you've done, but what this team is doing right now?
Man, just sports in general just bring people together, right? Like when you from a place when, you know, like I'm from Arkansas, right? From Little Rock, Arkansas. I wasn't fortunate like you guys to have a pro team, right? So where I'm from is the Arkansas Razorbacks. That's like our pro team is the college team, right?
So you say Pig Suey?
Yeah, Woo Pig Suey.
Oh, Will Pig Suey. My bad.
Woo Pig Suey.
Get it right, Kyle.
You know, I'm a northern boy.
Suey.
There we go.
So like being from here, you guys have pro teams and things like that. So you guys kind of really have that opportunity to really rally behind guys. You know, kids have an opportunity to meet pros at an early age and get that inspiration and drive and things like that. So it's kind of cool to see a town really just rally behind their troops and their teams like that and really support them, man. You know, it's a blessing too at the same time.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because you're here in Milwaukee. You've chosen to be here for a long time, and you're doing something today at Hype Boys from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can pop on over tonight. You can get an Underdog starter kit, buy one, get one half off. The $12 zone, it's the same energy, smaller tag, but once it's gone, it's not coming back. There's the Underdog mystery box. You're going to be in person, and, you know, what is it like for you going to events like that? Because you just mentioned growing up, that wasn't an opportunity you had.
Yeah, man, I just think it's kind of cool, man, to kind of like to have a platform to start a brand just in general, right? Just to have a drive and something that you are passionate about, which is, you know, my brand just is all about my story and all about guys that's kind of, you know, walks the same, you know, streets like me, you know, come up from similar backgrounds like me, guys that's, you know, maybe not from similar backgrounds like me, but are underdog in just their own similar way. So it's like a powerful statement. I carry that and hashtag it out to everything I tweet, out to everything I Instagram, on social, wherever it is. I've been doing that since like 2012, 2011, bro. It's 2025. I've been talking that same story and drive. So it's just something I'm passionate about, and just the mantra and meaning behind it. So I started a clothing line with it, and it started in 2020. We kind of, got up to a rocky start with the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know how that era was, man. Those were crazy times in our nation. But fast forward to 2025, man, we're just curating good vibes, giving guys a chance to come in and have some fun with us and shop with the brand.
Yeah, so what made you want to do something like this here in Milwaukee, to have this massive markdown at the Hype Boys here in downtown Milwaukee for the official Underdog pop-up? What made you want to do it for the community?
In the $12 zone, that's going to be $9 zone.
Oh, wow.
Number 9, BP number 9.
Makes sense.
So just chilling. But, we're just trying to make everything make sense. It's fun. And then, all for the fans as well. A lot of merch with myself that, we're, getting into the revamp mode. We are, transitioning into a real clothing line. So it's going to be real fun, man, just to see our revamp and what we're going to do. And, I'm excited for the future, man. Just, looking forward to it and always just thinking bigger picture. That's what, over the years, how I've grown, just thinking bigger picture on things and, shooting for the stars and going for it.
Yeah, as Bobby Portis, the mayor, joins us here on Kyle Bruston-Ortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Bobby, a lot of talk throughout the entire offseason, and we're obviously into August. Have you had a chance to speak with Giannis recently?
Yeah, I talk to Giannis all the time. That's my teammate.
I mean, people, you see the national reports, you see people trying to find reasons why Giannis will not be here. Do you have a confidence that he will be with you?
Hey, I think Giannis bleed green. That's all I can say.
That's all you can say. Okay.
That's fair.
That's the one thing as a Bucks fan, that's one thing we're thinking about, because for me, I want to know how close you think we are getting back to the finals. That 2021 Dream Run was incredible. You were part of it. You had the whole crowd screaming, Bobby, Bobby. How close do you think this team is to getting back to that level of basketball and making it back to the NBA Finals?
I mean, what's wrong with our team?
You think y'all close?
I mean, why can't we do it this year?
I feel you. Just the last couple of seasons, we know we've been
what's
down.
What's wrong with our team? The only thing that's wrong with us is people been hurt. We win a championship. 2022, K-Mid go down. We losing 7 to Boston. 2023, first round, Giannis tries to dunk on K-Love, comes down, hurts his back. Won't have a big fella. 2024, Giannis hurts his leg against the Celtics in a regular season, then doesn't play another game because
Dame as well.
Then come back this year, like we ain't been really healthy. So I don't make excuses, but that's just what the tables was for us. So why can't we do it this year? With health, all you need is health and good wealth and good blessings, and the healthiest team is the ones that's standing at the end. So we just gotta be one of those fortunates and go out there and just build as the season grows. Start now. Get in contact with one another. Once September comes into the fold, guys, primarily come back into their it's their markings and come back and get into the fold with their teammates and all that. So why can't we do it this year? I don't see nothing wrong with our team. I see all these memes with guys talking about put your finger over Giannis and look at who's around. Well, I see a whole lot of guys that can do a lot of things, live dribble. I see a whole lot of guys that can create for themselves. I see a whole lot of guys that have a point to prove and that's counted out. And I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because when it comes to who's left from 2021, it's you and Giannis. And so when you're talking about covering Giannis and looking at all the other players, who are you most excited about that people may not be thinking about, because it's been a transition of Chris is no longer here. Obviously, Dame is gone, Drew a while ago. So when you look at your team now, who is somebody that excites you of maybe they haven't shown what they're going to bring this team the coming year?
Yeah, man, I'm excited for a guy that wears number 9. His name is Bobby Portis.
That's my guy.
I'm very excited for him, man. He's been very counted out. He's always, been a leader, but now he's had to show his leadership qualities, and that'll have to stand out a lot more. He'll have to bring the young guys with him and uplift them and help them, get on the right path. And he has a big task, so I'm excited for him, just in a different way other than basketball, more so off the court and being a leader and holding the team accountable and making sure every day is a okay, we got to be 1% today. How can we get better? Every day, to win a championship. Like you talked about winning a championship. I won one before, and that excuse my French, bro, that shit doesn't start like in April, bro. That shit starts in September, bro. So, you know, like I'm excited for, you know, winning the championship before, like you said, being one of the last two that's here. I hate saying that, but, you know, being with Giannis that's still here, like having to lead, like I'm excited for that part for me, just in general, just besides basketball.
Is that one of the reasons why you decided to stay in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I got a passion for the city though, for real. Like when you do something for a town, when a town accepts you, like it's accepted me. Like when you get a chance to just be yourself every day. Like it's hard finding a team, bro. It's hard finding a home in sport, and not just in basketball, but in any pro team, bro. When you find a team, bro, that really values you, that really lets you be you on an everyday basis. Like you can ask players that's probably like really good in ball, like, but he can't be him fully self, so he can't blossom and get paid, or blossom and impact winning, or blossom and get minutes. Like I'm comfortable in who I am. I found myself as a player in basketball, and it's nothing like peace and happiness. So I got all those qualities. So I ain't got no complaints at all, for real.
Yeah, as Bobby Portis joins us here on Kyle Brust and Ortman, it's interesting that you say that, because a lot of times when people talk about contracts or what team they're going to play for, is being in this city something that played a part in your mindset? Because a lot of people just think, well, whatever money's best, I'm going to.
Nah, so like I've always been a player that kind of looked at myself as like one of the best players. I don't care what nobody say. I think I'm the guy. I think I kind of showed how I play. Like I might shoot extra shot. I might break a play and try to play one-on-one. Like I always looked at myself as one of those dudes. Even though someone else might not view me as one of those dudes, my swag and confidence always been I'm him. Like I'm McDonald's All-American. I'm player of the year in college. Like I've always had that swag about myself. So like I never really needed nothing but a chance and opportunity, and they gave me that, so I give my all back. That's all it is.
Well, we've seen Thanasis throw out a first pitch at a Brewers game. He hopped it in there. Do you have any interest in getting out there in front of all the people that love you? I mean, we'd love to see you throw out a first pitch. Have you been to a game?
I threw one out a couple years ago, man, after we won a championship, man. I threw one out, man.
How was it?
It was pretty good. I think I did I would give myself an A. You know, I would give myself an A, but I can do better. But
wish I could relate.
I saw shout out Pat Connaughton too, man. I saw the PC one, man. I don't want that to happen to me, man. Social media is crazy, man. I don't want to be a meme.
No, man, you ain't gonna be the only meme you are, Bobby.
Because right now the competitive bar, if I get on that, I don't watch so much baseball the last 2 years now. I became a big baseball advocate. Like, I go to baseball games. Have a great time. I went to the Yankees and Marlins game last Friday.
Oh, okay.
It was 12-13.
Oh, yeah, that one was crazy.
That was crazy. I seen a grand slam and everything in one game, bro. I'm talking about top 5 moment, probably sports moment I've been to. Yeah, but that was a vibe.
Do you have a guy you identify with that you love watching with the Milwaukee Brewers?
I would say Ortiz.
Oh, yeah,
Joey
I like
Ortiz.
that. Yeah, because he's gritty, good defender. I like that. You know, Bobby, because I know you've been in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You become Mr. Milwaukee. There's something that my boys do here.
Talk to me.
So what they do is they don't let me do it because, you know, they started it. And they do this Brewers chant. And you're the mayor of Milwaukee. And I know everybody want to hear you do something like this. Come on.
This is going to be good.
You know,
Talk to me.
That's what I love.
Yes,
Isn't it great to be in a city where you have so much energy behind the Bucks, behind the Brewers, and also the Packers? I mean, I know you said you're from Arkansas. It's special to have that energy. You just feel it.
Man, I feel it every day, man. As soon as I touch the city, I feel it. So that's just the vibe it give off. And, man, it's just good to be in a sports town where they appreciate their players. Like, you don't have to be the star player here to get appreciated. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, most cities you play in, man, you have to be 1 or 2 options on the team, and some guys on the team never get love. Like, you can be the 4th, 15th guy on the team, and you might see 8, 9 people with his jersey on in the stands. You know, he might get some love too. So all those little things kind of add up. when it comes to feelings as a player, you always want to feel appreciated. You always want to feel like someone matters, someone cares, and, you know, a town like this gives you all those aspects.
Well, you're feeling the love right now on YouTube at ESP Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. We love you, Big Bob. Love that he gave us a Brewers. And make sure you come to the massive markdown sale. It's the official Underdog pop-up shop tonight, 6P to 9P.
Pull up is going to be
at the Hype Boys. That's 224 West Wisconsin Ave in Milwaukee. Tons of, you said it's not $12, it's $9 for the number.
Yeah, $9 for the number, man, making everything make sense.
Man of the people.
I love number 9 too, man. That's my number. It's like it's special to me now.
We've done some special things in it. We look forward to seeing those special things continue on and off the court. Bobby Portis, thanks so much for joining us, and stop by Hype Boys tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. for the official Underdog pop-up shop. We appreciate you, Bobby.
Yes, sir. Love, love, love. See y'all tonight, man. Underdog. Let's get it.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Let's go. Big, come on.
It's getting tough. It's getting slow.
Ben, don't be pathetic. Your father's with your baby. They're listening. You gotta be better.
But I'm giving it my all.
I don't know what you're at either.
Stop humping the ground.
Yeah.
Get up.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A couple of slowdowns out there this afternoon. First one, eastbound 94. You'll be tapping the brakes from the Zoo interchange up through the Stadium interchange. Southbound 4145 between Highway Q and the Zoo. You'll be tapping the brakes at about Good Hope Road through Capitol Drive. On the northbound side, you'll be slow from Watertown Plank Road up through Burleigh. 43 southbound Brown Deer Road into downtown. The backups actually start north of Brown Deer Road. Right at Good Hope Road does clear up once you get to about Capitol Drive. Your traffic report is brought to you by Lake Lawn Resort. It offers everything that you need, from lakeside rooms to gourmet dining and a luxurious spa. Relax, recharge, and enjoy the best of Delavan. Book your stay right now at lakelawnresort.com. Scattered showers overnight tonight, low 70 degrees. Tomorrow, rain showers are likely, partly sunny and warm, a high of 82 degrees. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Mike Spalding on 94.5 ESPN.
All the antics.
You're saying he does prep work for the national show,
Correct.
but no prep work for our show.
Mister, I don't prepare for anything. Should be throwing stones over there.
All the action.
Because all he's got to say is, hey, I'm coming back to Milwaukee. That's it. And then it's all put to bed, which he could do very simple.
And he hasn't done that. The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance can help protect your dream home for whatever comes next. You can live in your own oasis or your own clubhouse. Whatever you choose, get the right coverage. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One Collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One Collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush-mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, "Wherever you go, my heart goes with you."
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. The Wolf of Wall Street was on the other day when I was flipping through channels. Great family film.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
I'm a naturally inquisitive person.
Holding everybody accountable.
If you feel better about that, I'm happy to do so.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Joining us on Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin is Jason Wilde. Big shout out to Bobby Portis Jr., who just joined us. He's got Brewers fever. Jason had Jeff Levering on, Wilde and Tausch. If you missed that interview, make sure you go listen back. Yuke's watching over the radio booth and likely this team. Jason, good day. How are you?
I'm great, guys, but I'd rather listen to Bobby Portis than listen to me. So I hope you didn't boot him out before you were done with him just to get to me.
No. Jason, your priority, and everything went all natural, and we definitely wanted to make sure Kyle got to talk to you because he is in a tizzy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
No, Jason,
no. Oh, boy is right. Preseason game 1, overreaction City Central.
Jason, I'm not going to overreact, but, I mean, you have to admit that performance was underwhelming from the Green Bay Packers on Saturday. Like, what we saw is not what we expected, right? Like, you were underwhelmed by their performance.
No, it wasn't underwhelming. It was terrible. They're awful.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad. Horrible. Yeah. But guess what? Doesn't count.
It's only preseason. I guess my biggest thing, Jason, is like we talked about the defense. We thought they were going to take the next step. Was there anybody on that defensive line? I mean, we got 0 sacks. Was there anybody on that defensive line that you saw some bright spots from?
Yeah, I thought Kingsley and Aguirre played well. I was talking to him today. I thought he had a good day. Look, again, I like to put my thumb on the scale, as you know, when I feel the need. And probably for this one, I mean, to be honest, I was even putting my thumb on the scale for the head coach. If you heard the clip of me saying, Matt, I understand you're pissed, but, put this in perspective. Like, he cuts me off. He's so eager to answer the question, and knowing it's probably going to be pretty long. They're missing 3 of their top 4 wide receivers. Matthew Golden played 12 snaps. The most important thing is Jordan Love took a sack that he shouldn't have, that sure looked a lot like him getting spun around in Brazil, and he emerged unscathed. Now, as you guys probably saw on social media, after practice, Jordan Love was with the trainers, and LaFleur looked like he had practiced with a wrap on his left hand, on his left thumb. And now he's right-handed throwing the ball. And I don't want to create panic. But, you never want your quarterback to be dealing with something injury-wise, including on his hand. So I don't know what happened. He did not talk to us today, so I don't know what the genesis of this issue was. I assume he banged it in the game at some point, but I don't know that for sure. We'll see if he says anything tomorrow when we have access. But yeah, that's less than ideal. If you want to fret about something, I would fret about that. And then the other thing that Jeff Hafley was really, really irritated with was that they've spent all this time, and you guys know I love this story, with the Ball King and installing the siren in the room and everything else. And not only did they not force a turnover, they didn't even look like they were trying to punch the ball out. So those are things that are legitimately, if you want to be concerned, Kyle, go right ahead. You can also be concerned that there were some drops.
Special teams blunders.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if McCole Hardman was going to be their return guy anyway, but he certainly didn't help his cause, and he knows better than that. That's the weirdest thing about it is the guys returned a punt and a kickoff in his NFL career for touchdowns. Like, he knows that either you fair catch that ball on the 5, the first one, or you let it go into the end zone. You don't catch it and then get tackled right away thinking you can make a play. And then the second one, the ball's bouncing. Let it bounce into the end zone. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? So certainly a lot to be irritated with and concerned about. But, I would ask you, how concerned were you after last year's second preseason game? Do you remember?
Not at all.
No, you have no idea. You don't remember it at all. And it was a pretty memorable score. They lost 27-2.
Kill him, Jason.
Their 2 points came on a safety, and no one remembers it because it does not matter. They still managed to go 11-6, although they lost pretty much every game in the division but one. But there's no reason to fret, my friend. If they play like that against Detroit and get run out of the gym, okay, start fretting, baby, but not yet.
Now, Jason, you mentioned what we were all seeing circulate on social media, Jordan Love talking with trainers and whatnot. You had mentioned when people are not out in preseason games or you don't see them at practice, doesn't it, I don't know, maybe this is more of an optimistic view, but you could give me more insight. I feel like if it was very serious, they probably wouldn't be having that conversation in front of everybody.
No, and I mean, look, like Nate Hobbs, for example, I knew something was amiss when I didn't even see him at family night, right, a couple Saturdays ago. And that was what led to myself and Bill Huber making some calls and finding out that he'd had his meniscus trimmed that morning. If Jordan Love hadn't been at practice, you can bet your bottom dollar, Annie, that we would have all been trying to figure out what was going on. So, again, it's not his throwing hand. I realize that playing with a broken thumb on your throwing hand when it's Brett Favre means you're the greatest Iron Man and the biggest tough guy in NFL history. And when you do it when you're Aaron Rodgers and you don't play well, it means you suck now. But it's not his throwing hand, so that's good news. Again, we'll see what he has to say when we get a chance to talk to him. I would assume he will take part in the joint practice on Thursday with the Colts, but I'm guessing that he's probably going to have this wrapped protectively for a while.
Jason, I know it's an extremely small sample size, but I don't know about you, but I know Matthew Golden, nice third down conversion, then the forced pass interference that he had. Did you walk away impressed thinking that, okay, there might be something in that guy Golden?
Yeah, I haven't walked away from him without being impressed yet. Like every time I watch him, I'm impressed.
That's high praise.
Now, again, well, I mean, again, it's a small sample size. He played, 12 snaps on Saturday night, caught one ball, didn't catch the other. He told us that he talked to Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson after the game, and they both kind of offered words of encouragement. And as I said to Golden, that's not bad because, when you're a rookie, those two guys set the standard. One was the defensive rookie of the year a couple of years ago. One was the offensive rookie of the year in the same year. So, look, he looks the part, right? I mean, everything that you want him to do, I wouldn't say I have a buddy who works for the Panthers, and he said Tetaroa McMillan has been ridiculous. So do I think Matthew Golden has been ridiculous in this camp? No, but he's looked the part, and it's a process, and I think if you're excited about him, you should be. But, I also wouldn't say that he's going to be like Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase were as rookies just yet either. Let's give him a chance. But the thing I wanted to talk to him about today was, look, dude, you played in some enormous games in college, right? I mean, Played in the SEC title game, was great. Played in the first playoff game against Arizona State, was great. Wasn't so great as a team or for him when they lost to Ohio State in the semis. But playing in a preseason game ain't that big of a deal. But it was to him. And getting on the same page with Love was important. And he's going to get more of those opportunities as long as Jaden Reed's not practicing with his foot. Christian Watson's not practicing because of his knee on the PUP list. And, we still haven't seen Dontavion Wicks in like a week and a half because of his calf injury. So the more time those guys miss, the more work Matthew Golden gets.
What's our level of concern with Jaden Reed being in the boot? Is that just precautionary, or do we think this might be some time?
I mean, anytime, I don't want to sound like Matt LaFleur, but anytime the guy that led you in receiving each of the first 2 years he was here isn't participating, then you're probably going to be a little concerned, and rightfully so. He was frankly, he was kind of weird about it when we were asking him about it after the game. The phrase that Matt LaFleur said is that he's hopeful that Reed will be ready for the opener. But now we're up to 3 guys and look, this is way better than, the Los Angeles Chargers, who lost their franchise left tackle, Rashawn Slater, after they just paid him. They lost him like a week later for the season. So that, I would rather have, we're not sure if they're going to be ready for the opener, than have that if I'm a Packers fan. But, we're up to 3 critical guys. It's Xavier McKinney, it's Nate Hobbs, and now it's Jaden Reed. 3 guys whose availability for the opener is in some degree of question. And that's never a good thing.
If of those 3, one of them were to miss, what do you think is the most concerning?
Well, I know that there are some people that are down on Jaden Reed. I am not among them. I think they just need to be smarter about how they deploy him so he doesn't get lit up on end-arounds all the time. But it's obviously McKinney. McKinney's the quarterback of their defense. They've got some depth at safety, but still, I don't think you want to be playing without a guy that was the best safety in football last year. So he would be the guy that you definitely want back. At the same time, Ben, it's a good question because
of the depth at the cornerback position.
Because of it, exactly. So I think they're old. If they don't have any more injuries at corner, and it's Carrington, Valentine, Strofsky, and Keyshawn Nixon, and then it's Javon Bullard in the slot and the nickel, they're probably okay. Because I think Carrington Valentine's a starter anyway. But if not, then obviously if they lose somebody else, then they're a heartbeat away from Bo Melton playing. And that's as much as we all love Bo, he's not ready to be playing, 60 snaps in a game that counts, I don't think.
Well, Jason, you did a great job with your thumb and the pulse of Kyle and preseason game 2 last year. He doesn't remember, so great job putting him right where he needs to be.
I'm a servant leader, like Dick Bennett taught us all. So I'm just here to serve the show in any capacity I can, and if I can talk Kyle off the ledge, then that is my pleasure to do.
It'll probably work for about 5 minutes, but I'll take that 5 minutes. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
It's a nice respite. Yes. All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
That's Jason Wilde. Listen to Jason 9 to noon across these very stations. They have a great partner on Wilde and Tausch that we do as well. And you should be going to American Family Field to watch every Brewers game.
You should. If you're looking for the Brewers fan experience of a lifetime, American Family Insurance is here to make it happen. I want to enter this, and you need to enter as well. Enter the Superfan Tailgate Sweepstakes. Yes, that's the Superfan Tailgate Sweepstakes for your chance to win a pregame tailgate party for you and 5 of your friends, complete with a private chef and DJ. You'll also score a field-level ticket, hotel stay, exclusive Brewers merch, and a Christian Yelich memorabilia. So I'm telling you this right now. Enter at amfam.com/Brewers. That is amfam.com/Brewers. amfam.com/Brewers. No purchases necessary, and you must enter by 11:59 p.m. Central Time on August 25th. To see official rules, go to amfam.com/Brewers. If you need insurance, homeowners insurance or car insurance, go to amfam.com today, and you can get a quote instantly or find an agent near you. But make sure you sign up for the ultimate Brewers fan experience with courtesy of American Family Insurance.
I'm going to let Alex Strofe, when we get back, decide what direction we're going to go. I have two things I want to do.
Well, I have a third.
Oh, wow. Well, we can hit it all through 5 o'clock, but we're with ESPN Wisconsin until 4. More next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Let them know the dread-headed brother loves the Green Bay Packers. When you see me, Goody, let me in the box.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A couple of slowdowns across the system, but nothing too serious. Eastbound 94, you'll be tapping your brakes between the Zoo Interchange and the Stadium Interchange. 4145 southbound Highway Q to the Zoo, you'll be slowing down from about Good Hope Road through Capitol Drive. On the northbound side, slow from Watertown Plank Road up through Burleigh. Southbound 43 Brown Deer Road into downtown Milwaukee, you'll be backing up at about Good Hope Road through about Bender. Your traffic report today brought to you by IKEA. Teachers, IKEA's got your back now through August 17th. Fill up your cart and show your staff ID for 15% off your entire purchase during Teacher Appreciation Days at IKEA Oak Creek. Thank you to all our teachers. Mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers overnight tonight, low 70. Tomorrow, chance of a rain shower, partly sunny and warm, a high of 82 degrees. Today's forecast, though, sunny skies and a winning shine. Get your first car wash free at TsunamiExpress.com just in time for game day. It's Tsunami Express. Wash, chill, repeat. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Mike Spalding on 94.5 ESPN.
It's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $200 off all awnings and screens. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
Certainly not the prettiest of nights in the Packers preseason opener at Lambeau Field on Saturday. A 30-10 loss to the New York Jets. Head coach Matt LaFleur postgame put it about as well as anybody can.
Too many penalties, drops, missed tackles, bad decision making, and it really showed up in every phase of football. And if you do that, you're going to get your ass kicked, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, the Packers' second opportunity comes Saturday in Indianapolis against the Colts. I'm Alex Strofe.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need a mortgage? Don't look far. In your backyard is where we are. Visit a Tri-City near you. Get a great rate from your hometown crew. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns. It's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
Windows, windows, windows. You hear all about everyone's windows and how theirs are the greatest. I'll tell you, our windows are the best as well. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I'm right there with you. We've taken the most trusted brand in windows, Pella, and paired them with such an outstanding business that we will deliver results to you at your home. Siding Unlimited has won Pella's prestigious 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award. Siding Unlimited is the company to install your new windows.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year.
For over 50 years, Covenant House has been helping youth in crisis. To learn more, go to covenanthouse.org today.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Every second that goes by, we're closer and closer to Brewers baseball. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. List is more. You got Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace. No Brad Nortman. We'll get to him in a little bit. Not literally, because he's not here. Alex Strove's running the show. Mark in Tennessee. A lot of people want to give some nicknames to the Milwaukee Brewers. I know Jen, Gabe, and Chewy gave their efforts on 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee this morning. Kyle's got the Fighting Pat Murphy. Is Mark in Tennessee. What do you got?
Hey, this is Mark. Can you hear me?
10-4, Mark.
I'm not in Tennessee. I'm in Genesee.
Genesee.
That makes a little bit more sense. That's on me, Mark.
I know,
My bad.
Not a problem. Hey, I was telling him I was at the State Fair, and the cheers for the Brewers game was louder than the music I was listening to at Major Goonsby's. It was unbelievable.
I'm
and my
fever, baby.
My nickname is the Murphs.
The Murphs, just the Murphs. The little Murphs, not the Smurfs, but the Murphs.
Thank you, Mark.
Smurfs.
You know what I haven't done?
You can't steal that from Mike in the 414. Smurfs.
Oh, I didn't see that.
At 302, you definitely saw it.
I may have seen it.
Yeah, and subconsciously, you just stole his work.
My bad, Mike.
That's exactly how y'all got Brewers.
Brewers!
You guys can't stop me from doing it because you didn't create it.
Again, why do you got to try and make this something that you're a part of that you're clearly not? It's kind of sad. It's like, this is like Strove trying to get invited to my wedding sad.
Not that sad.
Yeah, but it worked.
We can't let Kyle in.
I don't want to be in that bad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's how I knew it would work. Get him to think about what you did.
Did I actually bully my way into your wedding?
No, you didn't bully. You cried.
You cried your way into the wedding.
Was I not going to be invited? Or was I one of those like awkward? I don't know.
Real talk. I probably talked about the wedding a little too much on the airwaves. That it put me in a spot where I probably had no choice to do some things that maybe I would or wouldn't have done. Not saying I would or wouldn't have. It just would have been more of a decision for me behind closed doors.
We don't need to make it as awkward as it needs to be. Weddings are weird, man. Like, you only can invite so many people. You have to make some really awkward decisions.
I'm also not the father of the bride who's, doing some very nice things to help us.
Can I just say, I was at a wedding with my friend this weekend, and we were talking about, he said, I forgot the card. And I was like, oh, dang. He said, you know what? He's rich anyway, so he doesn't need anything.
Damn!
I said, bro, listen, you want me to invite you to my wedding? These things is expensive, so don't. I'm not rich, okay? Because we was in the guy's backyard, his family's backyard. He said, look, he's fine. I said, not me.
He's fine?
I said, brother, not me. Not me. I had to break it down to him and his wife.
Wait. So at somebody else's wedding, you gave a lecture to one of your friends that's coming to your wedding to make sure he pays you money for your wedding.
It hits different when it's you. That's the difference. I just had to I just need to set the tone between him and his wife, and they understood that come next year, listen, I'm broke. Okay, don't come with that mentality.
All right, don't come with the I'm broke.
I am broke.
No, you're not.
I'm not rich enough to be people having not giving wedding gifts. Don't come empty-handed. If you don't come empty-handed, don't come at all.
The frugality of Kyle Wallace and the money aspect of Kyle Wallace.
Oh, shut
No,
up.
It's the first thing you think about.
I'm going to air you out.
Air me out.
You told me, listen, whatever you give, I'm going to reciprocate. That's what you told me. It was about the money, too. You told Tory Lowe he had to pay $300 to get into the dang wedding.
That's because I don't have the power.
You claimed dinner was over $100 a head?
It is.
No, 100%.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, dinner and things combined.
Yeah, well, dinner itself was that.
Over $100 a plate?
Right about there.
Ooh,
that's nuts.
That's crazy. That doesn't include the apps?
I don't know. Dude, I've lost track at this point.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to reciprocate what you need.
Why do you think that I maybe wouldn't have invited you like Kyle is mentioning that there needs to be a little reciprocation? Because you know what's going to happen? Strove's going to give me a measly $75.
No, double that.
And then when he gets...
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then, no, but I'm saying when he gets married, I'm going to drop 300 bills on him,
Whoa.
Wait, really?
I'm usually 250, 300.
I'm usually 100 to 150 depending on the wedding.
I took the money out for you already.
How
you
much?
can't go back.
How much? How much?
Yeah, come on.
How much?
Spit it out.
I had 150 for you.
I was going to do 150 also.
That'll do.
Yeah, that will do.
That's why. That's
300 between the two of us.
That's why you guys are in the corner,
next to the open bar. Thank you.
next to the open bar, killing us.
Oh, dude, yeah, we're gonna
Just killing us.
We're gonna be your worst.
You guys are my worst attendees right here in front of me.
Dang.
My worst attendees are my.
At least you ain't got a friend that literally told you.
I
he
wrote
may
a
not
thank
give
you
nothing.
note yesterday to Brad Nortman because I saw in the registry how much he opened up his pockets.
Wow.
How much?
I ain't putting his business out there, but it's more than all y'all combined.
Whoa!
Really?
Wait till the Nortmans come, baby. I can't wait.
Did you miss your chance to join the ESPN with Fantasy Football Draft where Kyle and Strofe will be eating everything free and saving up their money for whatever wedding they have to give money to? You still have a shot. Right now, we're selecting 4 people who could win a spot in one of our leagues or to be invited to attend this event. Free food, VIP experience, a great time at Potawatomi Sportsbook. This is your chance to take one of those spots if somebody backs out or can't attend. That's August 20th, so make sure on August 20th you are available because we do want to have a little bit of insurance just in case because, people have things pop up, and next thing you know, you're in. So it's your shot to be a part of the biggest fantasy football night at Potawatomi Sportsbook, August 20th. We need 4 of these, Strofer. What is 4 people? All right. 2, 4, 6, and 8. 800-990-3776. You might be called up from the minors to the majors, just like we've seen in our local teams here do some good things when they get their name called up. 800-990-3776. August 20th, Potawatomi Sportsbook, an alternate to be a part of the ESPN Wisconsin Fantasy Football Draft. 800-990-3776. It's Kyle Bruston-Nortman. More next. Brewers.
This is Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
Dick Van Dyke, real quick, on the Cha-Cha Slide ACL, says she was carried out by all 5 of us. 5 people?
That's a big girl. Big girl, yeah. That's a big girl who did Cha-Cha.
Stop it, Kyle.
What you mean? 5 of them had to carry. That's a big girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home. Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic.
Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water.
Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature.
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Transform the way you do business with Fifth Third Bank's commercial payments solutions. Our market expertise and managed services streamline your entire payment process, seamlessly integrating with your existing systems to give you unparalleled control. Discover new revenue sources, save time, reduce operating costs, and boost your bottom line with our customized payment solutions. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC.
The roll screen, the ability to roll a window screen up and down like a shade. Pella invested in this breakthrough when the business was born and has introduced the world to innovative, game-changing designs ever since. Hi, I'm Gina Della from Pella. Our incredible craftsmen have always been driven by the principles of traditional American values and the desire to enrich the homes and lives of others. They've been at it for a century. When you want long-lasting comfort and reliability, we make it easy for you to trust Pella. Every piece is specifically constructed for you and your home. Pella always designs with innovation and rigorously tests each product for quality and performance. Our team takes pride in constructing quality windows and doors with meticulous attention to every detail. Investing in new Pella windows and doors creates long-term energy savings and durability that lasts for years. And if you order by August 31st, get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Discover Proof Pizza at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. In the heart of Milwaukee's Theater District, this modern pizzeria delivers Neapolitan-style pies, a bold grill menu, and old-school hospitality in a sleek, art-inspired setting. Whether you're craving a quick lunch or a relaxed evening bite, Proof Pizza is your go-to downtown destination. Dine in, unwind, and savor flavor that hits just right. And here's a tip. If you mention Jen Latta, you'll receive 10% off your order. Learn more at stkatearts.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Welcome back.
Isaac Collins.
My brother from another mother.
He was NL Rookie of the Month. This week, he comes in as NL Player of the Week.
Look at him. Look at the young king. Look at the young king. What a meteoric rise.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a one-and-done thing for him for the seasons, but I'm going to ride it. I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off.
I don't know. It's one of those things for me. If you are an NL Rookie of the Month, and then think of it this way, right? He is NL Player of the Week. You know who we have high expectations for in the green and gold? Edgerrin Cooper.
Yeah,
he won NFC Player of the Week, not Rookie Player of the Week.
Sure did.
And so when you're putting up that type of production from a month into a week for
Coop.
Please, is it Rookie of the Week?
No.
Okay, I was nervous. I did say NL Player of the Month when it was NL Rookie of the Month one time.
And then you got mad at me that I couldn't.
And I was like, I swear I double checked this one. He is the actual NL Rookie of the Week.
No, NL Rookie of the Month.
Excuse me, he's the NL Player of the Week.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Oh, he is?
That was the whole hit with the sports desk.
I was on the phone.
And then you were talking to Kyle in his ear.
I was telling him to say Coop.
He was.
That was you just wanted him to say Coop for Edgerrin Cooper.
Coop.
So, hey, sometimes my off-the-air contributions aren't as big as you think they might be.
I mean, but Isaac Collins.
Well, we know now.
Sometimes I just tell Kyle to say something that's silly for my own enjoyment.
Yes.
Is the lineup out yet? What time's the game again?
It's a 6:40.
5:40.
We probably got at least an hour.
Close to.
How long before does it need to be in?
Sometimes it's 3, usually 2.
I'll just say this. Bryce Terang, Sal Frelick, and Christian Yelich all didn't play yesterday. Well, Sal and Bryce ultimately did for an inning. Fresh legs.
Fresh hammy.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's all right. No, but this is This is the great thing. See, this is the thing. You love Sal Frelick, right?
Salvatore, yes.
You love
My favorite
Salvatore
player.
Frelick.
Yes.
Since he's come off the IL with a hamstring injury,
yes.
Guess what they've continued to do while playing him and not playing him?
I have the answer. I know the answer.
Oh,
please provide.
The answer is win.
Win baseball games, and that is a luxury. Not every team can have a guy go down and a guy go down and a guy go down. Like
it doesn't matter.
Like it literally doesn't.
It does not matter. Like the Brewers.
Churi goes out. What does that provide? More opportunity for who?
Blake Perkins steps up and
Isaac Collins, Blake
amazing.
Perkins,
all these guys. It's incredible. I mean, even talking about the pitching staff.
Has anyone? This sounds horrible.
Uh-oh.
It's not. Jackson was kind of on a tear.
He had a 20-game hitting streak, I believe.
21, and then it became a 22-game on base streak.
No, but still, it's
and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't thought about him during these 9 games
because everybody has elevated their level of play. Talk about Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins is he's not the starting first baseman.
$17 million a year on their payroll, which is high.
He's not the starting first baseman. We do realize that when he comes back, you can't play him over King Vaughn. Like, you can't. Andrew Vaughn is your starter for right now.
Let's go to Mike on the Carb List talking text line 800-990-3776. You're up.
Hey, fellas. First-time caller. Love the game. Like the show.
Thank you.
Hey, as far as the nickname, the perfect nickname, and it's so obvious, the logo is an MB, right? And the Brewers are fighters all the way, from top to bottom. They're fighting in the bullpens. They're Murphy's Brawlers. They're fighters, man.
Yeah.
I like
MB.
Hey, Mike.
MB.
Brewers! Go ahead, Mike.
You got it, buddy. Brewers, go. Let's go.
Yeah!
that was the classic.
He didn't want to yell.
No. It was go Pack or go Brewers.
Go Pack, go Brewers.
Go Brewers.
But you know what I love about this, though? This is so authentic. Is you're hearing how excited the city is about the Milwaukee Brewers. That's one thing that sports can do. It can bring people together.
Sure
and
has.
even during a storm, everybody was still so eager to get out there to get the Mizorowski shirt. And shout out to September 16th. I believe that's the next day you can get the Miz shirt.
Yeah, they're giving it away again.
And then, but on top of that, everybody coming together and cheering for the Milwaukee
Remember when
Brewers.
Joel Pyamps was tearing families apart?
He gone.
I honestly forgot about that. I believe
he was tearing us apart.
I believe you texted us that. At
I
one
think
point.
Tony Cartagena, producer of the Analysis Show, says that Joel Pyamps is tearing families apart.
That was so
forgot
long
about
ago.
that.
And now everyone's bringing the families together.
I mean, May 18th, this Milwaukee Brewers team was 21-25, right? And Pat Murphy challenged them, and look at them now.
They're 16-4 since the All-Star break. 16-4.
Undefeated since the trade deadline.
That's true.
Haven't lost a game in August.
You name a stat, they probably have it because that's how good they are.
I love them.
I love them too. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Strofer on the show. No Brad. Jim, Matt, and Molly up next in Madison, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. We continue.
What does Rutledge have to say now?
He's on vacation. Who cares?
Oh, yeah, who cares?
We're back on 94.5 ESPN on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. You can stream us always on the ESPN Wisconsin app. We're back with you in 2 minutes. Strofe's got a banger montage if you haven't heard it.